85 laps to go in the Ford 400 at the Homestead-Miami Speedway. A look at our sprint race rundown before we go back racing. Carl Edwards has been the man so far.
Oh boy, he's locked up all the bonus points. He's dominated. He's led the most laps right now. Got all the bonus points he can get, except for winning a race yet.
And for Jimmie Johnson?
Jimmie Johnson's done everything he's needed to do. He got out of that 30th place starting position, moved up through the field. About 86 laps to go. He's in the perfect position to win that third championship.
And now after getting shuffled back in the pack, perhaps setting themselves up for the next strategy move?
Yeah, I didn't like that set of tires. Made some adjustments to that car. Now he's got 6 or 7 more laps of fuel than everybody else. Feels a little better, and he can take 2 tires if they pit again early.
And as we get set for a restart that'll come with 85 laps to go, Jeff Gordon, whose team used some strategy to get him to the front of the pack, and who charged up from 37th starting spot, is now out in command of this race, looking for what would be his first win of the season. We go upstairs. Dr. Jerry Punch, Dale Jarrett, and Andy Petrie.
How special would this be for Jeff Gordon if he could hold on down the front of the field? Pace car will lead him around, and as the pace car peels away, we will listen in to our spotters as we go full throttle.
Pace car's down. You ready? All right, you ready?
They're already stacking easy. Easy.
Slow start.
Already stacking.
Green flag.
Green down. Come on, easy.
Inside. Inside. All clear.
Inside. Inside. Inside 18. 3 wide barely. Quarter.
Still there.
18
Clear.
inside.
Still there. Still there.
Clear low. Watch 09 in the middle. You're 3
One
wide.
outside. Clear.
Still 3 wide. Still 3. Now you're 2.
Looking
Now you're clear all
outside.
around.
Both sides. Both sides. Clear low. One outside. One outside.
Clear the 7.
Still there. Still there.
Clear,
One
clear.
outside.
Still outside
Good job,
there. View the 11. 83 at
Clear,
your door.
clear.
Be clear up behind him if you need it. At your door there
One
now.
outside.
At your door. He's got the 10 trying to go with him. Still
Carl
outside.
Edwards is digging up on the outside. He has been flying up at the top of the racetrack.
He has been flying, and these restarts look like Talladega. They're going 3 and 4 wide. This is incredible racing. All the way through the field.
It is Jeff Gordon, the leader. Kenseth in second. Boyer, Rudiman. You see Hamlin right there in the 11 car. Has gone by Rudiman, and then Carl Edwards behind the 44.
Yeah, I still think Denny Hamlin's the car these guys are going to have to deal with here tonight. You know, he passed Carl Edwards that last little run that we had. Really moving towards the front now.
What a great design for this racetrack, having this multiple angles of banking and grooves everywhere from top to bottom to race on.
This was a computer-generated reconfiguration just before the 2003 season to be able to have 3 or 4 different grooves. Here comes Kenseth.
Kenseth using that high groove. It's got a little more banking. Goes around this 24 car, Jeff Gordon.
You talk about that, Doc, and what was so neat was they came down in the garage area to almost every driver. They came to about 4 different racetracks and came to the drivers and said, look, this is what we're thinking about doing. Give us your input. You know, what would make this a place that the fans would really enjoy coming to watch a race?
There's the 11 car. Hamlin, the 07. He has gone by the 07 of Boyer. That's 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Now Edwards tries to take the 4th spot away from Clint Boyer.
You can just see how much this traffic affects the race cars, because Carl Edwards, on these other restarts, could just get out there and fly, get a 2-second lead. Now he's really kind of struggling to keep pace with Denny Hamlin in the 11 car.
Now Jimmie Johnson hasn't been able to move very much. He was caught on the inside back in traffic. He's being shown back in 17th position. The 16th place car, Greg Biffle, right in front of him. He's trying to work over on the inside.
Yeah, he's still doing what he needs to do, though. He's in position to win the championship. That's what today's all about, is winning the championship.
Got fresh tires, good fuel mileage, not to worry about it here. Making one more quick stop. Could put 2 tires on if he wanted to in that final stop.
All they're trying to do is not wreck and fall out of this race. They don't have to do anything strategy-wise. They don't have to worry about 2 tires or fuel. They just need to keep the car running. And that's what I think Chad thought. Let's just get out of this thing, get us some fresh tires on here where we can go forward.
And with that, it goes by the 16 of Greg Biffle, who's had a pretty good comeback today. Jamie.
Yeah, it's been quite a comeback. You know, early on, they got that speeding penalty, had to come back down pit road. Then they had a loose wheel. He finally just got the lucky dog 2 2 cautions ago. Now he's moving forward, been one of the fastest cars on the racetrack. You know, it's Greg Biffle. He's won here 3 times. He's Mr. Homestead-Miami. Let's keep our eye on the 16. Guys, remember, he came in 3rd in points here.
We've seen these guys all day long. A couple of Davids running. David Reagan, David Rudiman. That is for position on the racetrack. 8th spot.
Yeah, both of these guys have had a nice run. Obviously, Rudiman started on the pole, ran up front, and has been up into the top 10 most of the day.
Back up front, the driver who won here a year ago, the last time he has gone to victory lane, and it has been a long year for Matt Kenseth. Dave.
And a great comeback after that pit stop where he couldn't see to turn into his pit box. The comeback really came 2 stops ago when they put a 1/16 of an inch shim in that right front bump stop, made a couple of chassis adjustments as well, and Matt called it a brand new race car. Now in that last stop that he came down, he didn't stop this last time, but 2 stops ago, he put just 2 right side tires on. But it's a great race car now, according to Matt. Shannon?
Dave, it was lap 154 when Jeff Gordon came down and took 4 tires. That allowed him to stay out when the leaders pitted right around lap 168, got him that track position as Denny Hamlin looks to the inside of Jeff Gordon right now. Jeff Gordon has been pretty consistent with this 24 car. In fact, they haven't made any changes to the car since lap 70. Right now he's saying the only problem he's having is he can't carry a lot of speed into the middle of those turns. He said, we're not as good as we have to be, but we're much better up front.
Hamlin, as you said, Dale Jarrett, really may have one of the best cars here in the final 100 laps, trying to work over the 24 car to take the 2nd spot away. Hamlin has yet to lead a lap today. You see Carl Edwards back behind him. He's got the best view of this battle as he begins to move in now. And Jeff Gordon not willing to give that spot up too easy.
He tries pretty hard out there on the outside. Had a little bit of a groove going.
Yeah, Hamlin really had him cleared there, but Jeff had such a run, and then he would move to the inside to keep Jeff from running into the back of him, basically. So he hasn't been able to make that move, and that's allowed Carl Edwards to catch these 2. Hamlin's been working the bottom side of the racetrack the majority of the time. Even back earlier when we started this race in the sun, that's where Denny was making his passes.
See, right here is where that momentum takes effect. Kind of frustrating for the guy on the bottom.
Extremely frustrating. You know, he was able to catch Jeff Gordon. He knows he has a little bit better car, but he just can't make that pass. But he'll continue to try. Hopefully he'll get just clear enough that he's able to slide up there. He seems to be a little bit better than what Gordon is down in 3 and 4 as you see him come around Jeff Burton. That contact that he had, that little spin, has really hurt Burton's car.
Inside of 75 laps to go. Jeff Gordon in 2nd spot. Hamlin now back to 3rd. Edwards 4th. Tony Stewart is moving his car back up to 5th place. Kyle Busch is 6th. David Reagan, Boyer, Harvick, and David Rudiman in the top 10. Jimmy Johnson, who's been chasing history, back in 13th position. He just needs to finish 36th or better. Carl Edwards running 4th has led the most laps, but Jimmy Johnson easing in on his 3rd consecutive title.